this is like my second time trying to fucking do this goddamn video. And I had to stop because I'm using like a selfie stick. And I need to just hurry up and get me like a camera stand or whatever. A camera stand where I could just place the camera somewhere and not have to hold it the whole time because it's so freaking annoying. But let me not start the video off like that. So today's video is going to be on how my experience was working at Consumer Cellular, which is I was a call center rep. So it was like a call center job where I was in a cubicle, had a desk, had a phone, had obviously a computer, like 2 monitors, and was dealing with customers, paying their bills, making arrangements, people overseas, people in the Virgin Islands, all that. Okay, all that. And I was dealing basically with a lot of older people. So this was back in, oh shit. Before I do get into this video, what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to subscribe to my channel, get notified, so turn notifications on for my upcoming next videos so y'all can be ready and y'all can, know when I post something else. And also, leave a thumbs up and also leave a comment. So, getting into this, I worked in Consumer Cellular in Arizona in like 2019, in like March. It was a good job in the beginning. So I went there and I worked there for like 3 months. Like, this was like my favorite job out of all my fucking jobs that I ever had. All my jobs. I almost worked at Foot Locker, but I worked at McDonald's, I worked at Burger King, I worked at Amazon, I worked at where else did I work at? Delta Sonic, which is a car wash in Buffalo. And on the East Coast or whatever, more towards like New York. It's in Rochester too, I think. Yeah, but I worked there. I worked at, shit, I done had so many jobs. Target. I worked at, Levi's. I worked at a lot of jobs and did not stay there. But I'm more responsible now, and I'm an adult, and now a bitch got to pay some bills, so I can't be flip-flopping in between jobs like that. Otherwise, my ass is going to be right in the street. So, anyways, working at Consumer Cellular, it was so good in the beginning. Like, I really liked it. Like, the learning was easy. The training was easy. It was paid training. The days were only 8-hour shifts. It was actually 9-hour shifts. And the checks was good. My hourly wage was $15 an hour. So it was really good just to be on the phone all day. So it was doing good. It was good. The people there was cool. I was starting to make friends or whatever at work. The lunch break was like an hour. It was an hour lunch break. So basically the shift was supposed to be 10 hours, but they take the hour off. It's 9 hours. But anyways, it was a good job, good pay. Everybody was cool. Training was cool. Everything was motherfucking cool. Everything. I could not complain about that job whatsoever. The parking was good. Like, you always had a spot to park at. The break room for lunch and stuff was huge. This is before the whole pandemic shit was like really popping off. So it was like early 2019 before like start really getting talked about. But everything was cool. I liked it. I loved that job. I actually cried when I quit the job. So anyways, what I really liked about the job though was like the teamwork about it. Like, everything was cool. Like, the managers were cool, supervisors, workers. They just really made it like a type of family type environment. Like, they really was there to support you, to help you with everything that you needed help with. Like, they didn't leave you out. Like, say you needed help, whatever, you could easily call a manager. We would do like mock call practice with people, who were just getting hired too, and also with managers. And we did really good. Like, I felt confident. I was happy about it. Now, that's not to say, like, the job was just all peaches and cream, because, yeah, the customers had nothing to do with the actual job. Like, they do, but they don't. But them customers was really fucking nerve-wracking. Like, you had to deal with, like, older people. Like, I had calls with 90-year-olds. Somebody, I think, was, like, 98, 99, all that shit. Like, they was, yeah. So they would call you, cussing you out and stuff, and telling you don't know what the hell you doing and stuff like that. I remember the one person I ended up fucking hanging up on, and you're not supposed to do that. I think you can get fired from that, but I didn't get caught, luckily. But I hung up on her ass because she was being smart. I think it was a guy. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if any of you is, like, call reps or whatever, or used to, but, like, when they having an issue and you can't resolve it, you have to, like, go through it again and try to see if you can resolve it. I don't know if every customer, like, was like that, but Consumer Cellular was, like, if they're not happy, you need to make sure that they do get happy. So, that was very frustrating, because how the fuck you gonna make someone happy if they're not happy? Like, some of the people that call is already grumpy, already annoyed, don't want to be bothered, don't want to talk on the phone, because either they're about to do something or they really didn't feel like having a call about their bill to begin with. So, yeah, and I had to, like, I know the one person had gave me their card information, and oh my God, I felt so bad for them because it's like a recorded line, and like some of these calls is getting showed to workers and like other people, and like they couldn't afford their bill or whatever, and their card kept getting declined. And when I went to go check their bank account, it was this married guy. Well, I think it was in the middle of a divorce, and when he went to go pay his phone bill or whatever because his card wasn't working, he called the bank while he was on the phone with me. Like, you had to, like, wait on the phone until it got resolved. But anyways, he was calling his bank or whatever, and then he checked his bank app, and he only had, like, $5.55 to his account. And then he ended up saying on the phone, was like, that bitch cleaned my fucking account out. And I don't know what to say to that. I mean, like, what the fuck do you say to her? Like, yeah, that bitch, she's shady as fuck for that. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that? I think I said, like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that or something like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck to say to that. And it just was like a lot of customers calling real ass situations and just really like confiding in me, and like it just felt weird, like, cause I'm like a introvert. Like, I don't really like. Is it extrovert? I don't give a fuck what it is. It's them people who like to be to themselves like that. So especially with like new people I don't know. So it take me a minute to warm up to people, and so he just simply confiding in me. A lot of them did that, and like telling about their problems and stuff. The one girl's telling me, and like, what are you supposed to do? Like, it was times like people, parents or family members died, so they had to close their phone account out. That shit is so sad. Like, that job made you like have your happy days and then your sad days, and then sometimes you be pissed off. Like the one girl that was training with me to become a call representative, she actually cried. Like, she actually fucking cried. But you know what I didn't like about Consumer Cellular? They had too many motherfucking rules. You can't use your phone in the bathroom. Like, who the fuck you think you are? You don't pay my goddamn bill. You can't use your phone in the bathroom. You can't text in the bathroom. You can't call nobody in the bathroom. Take a picture, nothing. You can't do anything in the bathroom. Like, I could see not taking a picture and on the phone calling somebody. But you can't even text on the phone? Like, the fuck? And then you're not supposed to have your phone on the floor, which I did anyways. I would hold my phone on the desk and text my fiance every once in a while when I had a minute. And then like they have it where like you can only go to the bathroom a certain amount of times while you're on the phone, or it takes down your metrics or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, some of their rules was dumb. And what was another one of their rules? Yeah, that was the main rules that really irritated me. Like, how you gonna tell me how many times I gotta go to the bathroom? Like, you don't control my bladder. I can't just put a fucking lock on my fucking bladder and just lock it up and then don't use it until it's time to go home. Like, what the fuck they do that at? And then yeah, it was all cool in the beginning. Everything was fine. The customers was getting them. I mean, a lot of, but like, it was like, okay, 80% good customers, 20% bad ones. So you gonna always get a bad customer, but or somebody's in a bad mood, or somebody that's going through something like that or whatever. But you just got to deal with it. And some because I did not deal with it. Like the one girl, she was saying that the customer was cussing at her, and then somebody said somebody come on sexually, like old people and all that shit. But that's the only bad thing about that part. But, you know, the reason why I even left Consumer Cellular to begin was because, so I don't know if y'all watched my previous videos. If you have not, go back and watch my previous videos. I talk about how I have like an autoimmune disease, and it's lupus SLE, and my immune system fights itself, okay? So certain things trigger my episodes or my reactions, like iridescent, is it iridescent lights? It's some type of light fixture or something that just, it was irritating me there. And so I was having issues with that. My face was swollen, I wasn't feeling good, but I still was going because this job was like a probation period where you have to go. I actually had to go to the hospital and I had to stay at work 2 days. So they restarted my training. I had went through like 2 weeks of training already, and I had to go back after 2 weeks and then go back and restart training all over again. So that shit was annoying. But so that happened. And the lights were still bothering me. Like, I just could not figure out what the fuck was bothering me. So I finally realized it was the lights. So I started wearing a hat to work. Asia, you're not supposed to be wearing a hat. I have to wear a hat. Like, the light is bothering me, and I don't want to have to keep going back and forth to the hospital because y'all don't want me to wear a fucking hat. Like, no, I'm not going around customers. It's not like I'm, you know, seeing them face to face or eye to eye, or gotta go knock at their goddamn door like a Jehovah's Witness. So why can't I, like, wear a hat? Nobody is seeing me. We're in a building. We're not around nobody else but us. I just didn't understand that. So, after a while, I had to go through, like, the trainer and the mentor, and then, because I refused to take my hat off, they ended up going to the supervisor, and the supervisor, okay, she can wear a hat. So, after about a day or two, maybe 3 days, my face started swelling up again. So, mind you, with my lupus, when my face swells up, it don't take me that long for my face to swell up. Like, it just blows the fuck up. Like, it don't take that long. It'll take maybe like a day or overnight or something like that. And then it's getting puffy, and then it gets puffier and puffier and all of that. And then I start, having red on my face and whatever and stuff like that. So, yeah. So then that happened. And, so I end up coming in with a hat and a hood. Again, mind you, I'm not going in front of customers. I'm not going to their house. I'm not going door to door. I'm not going to the building that they're going to order their phones. I'm not going to see any of these people face to face. I'm going to be at work behind closed door in a fucking cubicle. Nobody's even looking at me, so I didn't even know why they had an issue with me wearing that anyway. So that was the issue. And they're like, okay, you got to take a hood off. Like, you cannot wear a hood in here. So I said, well, I can't take it off because I have lupus and the light fixtures bother me. And I'm not going to keep getting sick and going to the hospital. So they just really made it difficult for me to work there after. I feel like it was a discrimination. Yeah, it was a mixed race of people, but it was mostly white people there. I don't know if that was a reason. I don't know. But I feel like I was discriminated because of my disability. Anyways, long story short, I go, they make me go sit down with the supervisor. He's like, okay, well, I need to talk to you. They're talking to me and telling me that, you're wearing a hood and you're not really allowed to wear a hood. And what is it that we can do, to fix this? I said, it's nothing for us to do to fix it unless the light fixtures are going to get changed, which I highly doubt because, you're not going to change light fixtures over one worker that can't deal with the lights. I was like, I'm wearing a hat and I'm wearing a hood. It's not like I'm going around anybody. I'm sitting at a desk. I'm still able to complete my job and do what it is that I need to do. So it really shouldn't even be an issue. So he's basically still fighting me on it. Like, no, you can't wear a hood. We're going to have to figure something out. Again, nothing to figure out is what the fuck I'm thinking. You got to figure something out because, if we allow you to do that, we have to allow everyone else to do it. Not everybody has lupus. So y'all are willing, in the beginning, they was like, we're going to, accommodate you guys if you have a disability, if you can't stand, if you need a standing desk, if you need this, if you need that. And I said that, and they was like, well, we understand that, but, wearing a hood is, not appropriate for work. And, you really shouldn't be doing it. It's not work attire. Mind you, this job is no uniform. You get to wear jeans. You get to wear a hoodie. You get to wear tight-ass leggings. You get to wear biker shorts. You get to wear, stuff that is like regular clothes. So I just didn't understand about the hood. Especially when it's actually for a reason. It's not like I'm just wearing this shit just to be being an asshole or being a bitch. So, he ended up sending me to a higher person, who was this black guy. He really fucking pissed me the fuck off. Let me tell you what the fuck this nigga said. I went and sat with him, and he was like, first of all, he started the conversation off rude anyway, so I already was bucking up and getting defensive mode. He said, it has been brought to my attention that you're wearing a hood and a hat to work, and you cannot do that. And I was like, I told them and all the other people who have asked me, I'm wearing a hood and a hat because the lights in here and whatever is wrong with the fixture or something like that is bothering me and it's swelling my face up. My face is swollen. So at this point, I'm lifting my hat up and I'm being smart and I'm doing my hands like this. I'm like, my face is swollen. That's why I'm wearing this. So I put all my stuff back on, my hat, my hood, and he's like, well, we understand that, but it's not allowed. So you have to take it off. I'm not going to take it off because I'm not going to keep having my face swell up. I'm not doing that. Why can't I can't get an accommodation or get something to help me while I'm here, since it's somebody that's working here with a disability that needs special accommodations like y'all promised to give me. So he's basically just like, I'm not really about to go back and forth with you. Basically, here's the deal. You're going to either take your hat and your hood off or you can quit today. So at this point, I'm mad as fuck because I'm not about to be going back and forth to the hospital. I'm not about to let this job be more important than my motherfucking health. No. So I picked my shit up and I was like, okay, well, I'm just not going to be working here because I'm not going to be sitting up here and having my face swell the fuck up and not being able to wear my hat and my hood, and it's not bothering nobody. I'm still able to do my job. I'm still doing the calls correctly. I'm still going to training every day. I'm still coming on time and going back to the training class I'm supposed to after lunch. So I'm just not going to be working here. And he was like, well, I understand. And he was like, hand me your necklace or whatever and your keys, and I'm going to escort you out. And I was like, bitch, okay, escort me out then. Because now at this point I'm cussing. And I don't give a fuck about being professional. And I don't give a fuck about what the fuck is coming out of my mouth. Because I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. So I'm picking up my stuff. And I go to, he's basically walking me everywhere. So I had to walk back to my cubicle, grab all my shit that was sitting there, like my water and my paper and stuff like that. And he's like, please leave the paper with the policy stuff on it. I don't need the fucking policy any damn way. I don't work here no more. So I dropped the paper on the floor, and then he picked it up. And then we was walking towards, because now I'm really fucking mad. Because now you just doing the most. Like, I have disability. I told the guy when I first got hired that I had it. So it shouldn't even be no surprise about this. And about the light. So any accommodation I was asking for should have been given to me, point blank, period. So we're still walking or whatever, and the people that I was really cool with was like, girl, take my number before you go. And I tell them the situation is, damn, that's so fucked up. Like, girl, I wish you could have stayed or whatever. That is fucked up. You need to get lawyered the fuck up and sue this place. But shit, they ain't saying it loud though, because I didn't want them to lose their job. And then I got their numbers or whatever. We still walking to the door. Mind you, this building is big as fuck. And my leg is hurting because I had, on top of my lupus and my arthritis, I had a blood clot that was in my right calf that traveled to my heart. But I still had pain in my right calf if I walked too far. So that's hurting my leg. I'm walking a little bit slower. So we get to the main, like, foyer area. So, like, it's like a door, and then it's seats, and then it's another door. And that door is where the workers can get in. They use their badge, and they, put it on the scanner thing and whatever, you're able to get in. So I go in there or whatever, and I'm calling Jazz on the way to the floor. I'm like, these motherfuckers fucking fired me, and they discriminated against me for my motherfucking disability, and I'm pissed the fuck off, and I'm suing this bitch up in here, and I'm suing this whole motherfucking company because they're not about to get away with this shit, and that is so fucking dirty. Like, I do my motherfucking job, and I'm here on time and been doing the fuck I've been supposed to do for the last 2. At this point, it was probably, I was here for like a month now. But this whole month or whatever, and they ain't never had no issues out of me, and they promised that they was going to give me special accommodations and fucking didn't, and I'm motherfucking pissed off and stuff, and I'm just going in. Like, I'm crying and everything, because I really fucking like this goddamn job. I really did. I really fucking like this job. Like, I was going to stay here for a minute. At least before it's time for me to move here. So I was just really pissed off. So I was crying or whatever, and Jazz had to calm me down. And by the time I had quit or whatever, my people that I was cool with, they came outside and they was hugging me and stuff and telling me and stuff or whatever, calm down and it's gonna be okay and stuff like that, and just really being nice to me. But I'm so mad I lost the paper with the girl's number on it. She was so fucking cool too. Like, we had a lot in common. Like, we vibe, we talk about personal shit at home and all that. But oh my god. Working at Consumer Cellular, it was good in the beginning, but if you have a disability, please do not work for them. Please do not even put yourself in that fucking position. They will not accommodate your ass. No, they will not. Some locations they might, but the one, where is that at? In Phoenix? I don't even know the zip code to that one. Sorry, my hand is shaking. The fuck is wrong with my goddamn hand? Fuck, maybe I was holding too long. Anyways, my fucking hand is not cooperating. So anyways, it's like, if you have disability, lupus, cancer, ADHD, just any type of disability, mentally, physically, anything, do not work at Consumer Cellular in Arizona. They are not accommodating whatsoever, and they will not give a fuck. They'll promise you special accommodations, and they will not give them to you. And I should have listened to the reviews. That's what I usually do now, is like look at reviews before I get hired at somewhere. But everything else is good. But if you have a disability or something like that, or condition, do not work here, please. Just save yourself that headache and driving back and forth to work if you're not even going to be able to keep the job. And that was, like I said, in 2019. So, yeah, that shit was just crazy. I was just so upset because, like, how y'all going to really give me the chance to say, okay, well, you going to either quit or your ass going to take your shit off and your face going to swell up like a motherfucking balloon. And that's just going to be it. You still getting your check, so you should be fine. The one day I had to go to the hospital that night and still have to go to work the next morning. And after I done got stuck up with all type of steroids and shit to get my face to go down, like, it's just not fucking worth it. Like, it's not. It's not. At least if you have a disability. Because they will not accommodate your ass at all. That job is a fucking scam. Like, I could not believe they treated me like that. And I was just like, especially because I'm doing a good job. Like, I know I'm new and stuff, and like I'm still like in training. But we actually were doing calls with real customers though. Like, but like y'all ain't have to do me like that. Seriously. Because if somebody got a disability and y'all say y'all got special accommodations, y'all should go by that and not just be saying that shit just so it sound good. And then when a nigga gets sick or a nigga got a disability for real, then y'all ass like, okay, well bitch, you gonna either take your shit off or your ass ain't gonna be working here. Shit, it ain't hurting me. I'm still getting my goddamn check. So yeah, so if that ever happened to anybody else, I apologize for that. Like, I really feel bad. Because I surely was very upset and pissed off. And it took me a while to get a job after that. And mind you, me and Jazz are taking care of ourselves. Like, I know we're adults, but we're still young. She's only 21, I'm 20. So this shit was crazy. I'm just happy that she had a job, too, at the time. But, you know, I just, you know, like to be able to, you know, maintain and help out in the household or whatever. But, like I said, please do not work at Consumer Cellular if you got a disability. Do not. And if you gotta miss any days in training, don't even try to work there because they will fire your ass if calling off like one time. And I think that's about it. It was kind of short, but listen, it really hurt my soul. Like, I really liked this fucking job. Like, it was the best job I've ever fucking had. And they just fired me just like, oh, I made me quit just like that. Just like that. And escorted me out like I'm a fucking groupie at a nightclub or something. Or trying to get to the celebrities at a tour. Or a fucking concert. That shit was... I was so heartbroken. Like, the way I was feeling after leaving that goddamn job, I felt like somebody broke up with me. And my baby daddy took my baby or whatever and took full custody. Like, that shit had me hurt. That shit had me butt hurt. I was still looking at Consumer Cellular jobs after that shit. They do your ass wrong and have your ass be thinking that they right. Like, that shit was crazy. But, yeah, but that's my little story, whatever, for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a notification. Not leave a notification. Turn your notification on for future videos that I'm going to do. What else? Leave a thumbs up for my video that you liked or whatever one. Even if you didn't like this one, you'll like my next one or the one before this one. And also comment or whatever. I really enjoy your comments and stuff. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm probably going to make another video soon. I don't know when. Oh, and I'm going to be making another video about, or going to be making a video about my clothing line. Because this shit is dropping December 31st. So fucking be ready. Because my shit is about to be fucking fire. When I tell you it's going to be fire, it's going to be motherfucking fire. Like, I stopped saying fire. I say fire now. Like, F-I-A-A-A-A. So, anyways, thank y'all for watching or whatever. And I appreciate y'all for supporting my channel. And subscribing to my channel and going hard with me. Because I've been going hard. Posting regularly. Doing what I got to do. Even though I be working all these hours and stuff like that. Because I think I had like 140 hours this week. So, I appreciate y'all. So, yeah. All right, bye, YouTube.